The Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
Love stories in the hot seat.
Very good evening and welcome to the Love Talk Show.
Where you can learn intelligent love.
Intelligent love. I see that a lot of people are guessing now before the program. Some they already guessed from yesterday. We are about to reveal the couple that is here with us, Chris, tonight. This couple is very special. They're here, sit beside me.
Yes, they are.
In just in a moment, we are going to reveal. There is no time for guessing anymore.
Yes.
We do going to consider those who just guessed before the program. Just tonight. The photo of the hand of that couple, we can just play the photo of the hand there. I'm not going to accept more guessing anymore.
Yes.
However, we are going to reveal who is this couple. They have a very interesting story. You're going to find out tonight. And also, after the end of our program, Chris, you're going to draw the prize.
Oh, yes, definitely.
One of you is going to be the winner. Tell us from where you are connected. We have people connect. Jovian from Woolwich.
Yes.
We have Noshi. Noshi saying, it's Pastor Raymar and Mrs. Meleita.
She's
looking forward to hear their story. Someone wrote here, anonymous.
We have Croydon.
Noshi said, I guess it first. Yes, it's going to be a draw. So if you win the draw, you shall win the prize. If it's Pastor Raymar. You're going to find out just in a moment. Stay tuned, Noshi. A Bibi as well from Wood Green. God bless you. Karen. Karen said, this Pastor Raymar and his wife.
Yes.
Hope for Stratford said, Pastor Cabral and Mrs. Sarah. Well, we don't know about that. I'm going to play this video that speaks about someone who just attended the love therapy last week. Someone that also experienced something good in the love therapy, Chris.
Yes, love therapy.
Because as Bishop was saying, one of the things, this testimony that we just watched on the altar tonight, we could see that the first thing that he was very frustrated as well was in his love life.
Yes.
He left the presence of God. He said, now I can do whatever I want to do. And in this searching for happiness, he tried so many things and did not work.
Exactly.
Because the truth is, if you don't have the Spirit of God inside of you, you can try whatever you want.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it doesn't work. Happiness is not there.
It's not from the outside
and
to
now
inside.
It's from inside out.
Inside.
So be ready. Just after this video, we shall reveal the couple. You shall hear their story.
How do you find the love therapy seminars?
I find them very informative in the sense of you start to know yourself, and especially knowing more about your relationship with Jesus. It's not just about relationships in the church or dating or anything like that. It's really getting to know yourself, getting to know Jesus first, and then everything else will be added.
What is one change that you've seen in you since coming to the love therapy seminars?
I'm more open with my emotions. I'm able to express to myself and being more open to others about what I'm also going through.
And what would you say to that person that doesn't attend the love therapy seminars? What would you say to encourage them to come?
I would say just give it a try. We never know until we try. I feel like we get into a situation and we feel like we're not ready, but just say yes and just come.
Love stories in the hot seat.
Well. He is our guest, Pastor Raymar, and his wife, Meleita. There are a lot of people here, Pastor Raymar and Meleita, saying, no, I guess right, it's Pastor Raymar, Mrs. Meleita.
But there's going to be a draw, right?
Yeah, it was going to be a draw at the end. Some of you were right.
Yes.
So we have those names separated by the end of the program. We are going to reveal the winner.
Yeah, those who guessed on Monday and on Tuesday, I'm very surprised.
Yeah.
How you could guess right for me is a surprise.
Yeah,
But well
yeah.
done, you made it.
Some they said to me they could identify by the photo. I don't know. I'm going to ask them tomorrow, Pastor Raymar, if they have been your wedding though.
Yeah.
I don't think they
Maybe.
have, yeah?
I don't
I
think
think
so.
because this photo was posted some time ago on social media.
Ah, maybe.
That's why.
Yes.
Maybe that's
Might be
why.
that.
So tell me, Pastor Raymar, so both of you are from Jamaica.
Yes.
Am I right? How many years have you been here in UK?
Almost 13 years.
Almost 13 years.
Yes.
Wow. It's a
Wow.
quite a long time, huh?
Yeah.
13 out of 16.
Yeah, we
16
came
years.
here when we were newlywed.
Wow, okay.
3
So you're
years.
16 years marriage, 13 years here in UK.
Yes.
Wow.
So the majority of your marriage time, you would
Is
say, of your
here.
minister as a marriage pastor was here
Yeah.
in UK.
Yes.
Did you adapt here to UK? Because you're from a very hot country. I believe Jamaica is hot, no?
Yes. Tropical, nice weather.
Yeah.
Tropical, nice weather, yeah.
We get used to, in certain way, we learn to manage.
Yes.
We
Yeah,
learn to
adjust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To live. Well, in our program, Pastor Raymar and Meleita, we ask questions that help other people as well who is watching us. We have single people watching us, marriage people who are going through problems in their love life. But in order for them to understand that, we have to start with simple questions.
Yeah.
For example, let me start with you, Pastor Raymar. So, who approached first? You approach Meleita or Meleita approach you?
Yeah.
So
How
we,
you get to know Meleita?
we
Let's
were,
say,
let's say, we were introduced.
you were
I remember
introduced.
there was a pastor who came from the town where she was.
Yes.
Said, your wife is in Manchester. I said, okay, if she's there, I'm going to see. And then another one came, and then there was a meeting in the headquarters. And I wasn't in the headquarters that time, but I was in another church, and all the churches were coming. So all the churches came, and the pastor took the opportunity.
Oh,
I met
okay.
him after the service. Was in the evening, Sunday evening.
Did they show you a
And-
photo or just talk?
Oh, to be honest, I saw a picture, but it
Yeah,
was on
but-
that small phone that time that.
Yeah.
it
So
was
you
not-
liked what you saw when you met her then in the meeting there where all the churches were?
Somebody showed me a picture, but it was nothing much. But I remember the evening he came and he walked with me on the side, and then she was coming down, and then we met, and he said, "Do you know her?" I said, "No." He said, "Do you know him?"
Ah.
No. Okay, talk.
I was like that. So.
Okay,
And
very
then we
good
went-
technique, huh?
We went quickly over to the side. She was already, the bus was waiting to go, so she had to wait for, people were waiting for her. So it was just quick introduction, name. Thank God we got the number, and something happened from there.
Okay, so you start talking through the phone first.
By phone. Was
By
it?
phone. Okay, who you called first? You called first. Or
I
she called
no,
you?
she gave me her number, and I asked her, what time can I call you? Okay, I can call anytime. Okay. All right. Then Monday, let me give her a call. I pick up the phone, I call, hello, I'm this. Hello, very quick conversation. Phone hung up.
Ah, it was a long conversation.
And
Yeah,
then
it was very
quick.
It was very
No,
short.
very quick.
Tell us, Meleita,
And-
why? Why is very short? Let Meleita tell.
I want to know,
Ask
Meleita,
her,
when
yeah.
when you first met Pastor,
Yeah, when you
because
had that shock introduction.
that introduction, what came on your mind? Like, you said, oh, okay, all right, I can meet him. How was it?
Honestly speaking, I wasn't expecting to meet, that person. In my mind, I thought he would be a Brazilian. I didn't want a Jamaican.
I didn't know he was a Jamaican.
Yeah, when he introduced himself,
And
he
then
said,
you find, okay, he's
I
Jamaican.
found out that he's from Jamaica.
Okay.
And then her hopes dropped down.
And then, yes, because I was interested more in a Brazilian.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
Brazilian pastors that time.
Yes, that time. Yeah. So I didn't show much interest. So when he started to call, I quickly hung up.
And then the phone.
Yeah.
Then
so-
Tuesday. Then Wednesday.
Oh, you have to
Okay,
persevere.
so-
No, then I
Wow.
was
He
thinking, if
persevered
she
a
said that
lot.
I should call her, then I was thinking, should I call again or should I just give up? Because
It's not going well, the conversation.
nothing is going. I don't know. Then I said, no, let me continue. And then
And then it just
So
Yeah.
I prayed about it. My God, let your will be done. I also cry. My God, I don't know if it's your will, because before coming to the church, I had relationship problem. So I was very skeptical on, when it comes to love life, relationship.
You are carrying things from the past, still back then.
Yeah, so I was a bit skeptical, like, the kind of person I want, because why Brazilian? Because I always admire the pastors and the wife, how they treat each other. At that time I was just
you were looking to the at that time, for people to understand, we have a lot of Brazilian and pastors' wife in Jamaica, working in Jamaica.
Yeah, because to be honest, even though her parents were married for a long time, but it's not normal to see married couples, especially young people getting married. It's not something that is normal. I was getting married at 26 and people said, my youth, you are going to tie up your life.
It's not something normal in Jamaica.
It's not something normal to see young people. So we saw pastors there who came quite young, married. So
and
it's like an inspiration. It's like something different.
Yeah, very loving couples holding hands, going home.
Yeah, that's
and you admire that. And then you gave him a chance.
Yes,
after
I prayed.
she prayed. Because
pray,
God is always like this. We do our checklist, we plan what we want, but then God comes with something different, and sometimes we grab and we get attached to it.
Yeah.
And we tied the work of God in our life, because you could very well say no, that is not what I want, and maybe you would be single up to today.
Yeah, you will not be blessed. You will not be blessed
it
for
would
16
be blessed
years.
For 16 years.
And serving your God.
Yes.
But tell us, Meleita, so after that you gave him a chance.
Yes, we started.
And also you start speaking longer. So then you start calling, or you still going in his perseverance?
Yeah, we start to call each other, start to get to know each other more. Yeah.
Then
no more hangout.
Then who's going to hang up first?
So the conversations that who's gonna hang out first?
Yeah, now the
I remember that conversation.
yeah, we had that as well. Because I was not really in a close branch by the time.
It was far.
We're far away. We speak over the phone.
More than 2 hours away.
Yeah, we were far.
Okay.
But tell me, so okay, we passed that first stage, you start dating. For how long did you date?
1 year, 6 months.
1 year, 6 months.
6 months, I think it was less.
1 year, 6 months.
Yeah, 1 year, 6 months.
Yeah,
okay.
or 5, somewhere there.
So you are just saying that also a decision comes, say, look, you no longer be dating. They have to finish everything now.
Yeah, about a couple months after dating, Bishop said, look, forget about this one.
It's not the right time for you. It's not for you. Finish.
No, it's not for you. Finish. It was difficult, but I said, okay. I called her. She came and we said, look, you go your way, I go my way. It's the will of God. But so far, we're serving God. I'm serving God, and I'm going to continue serving God. Nothing's going to stop me from serving God. God's will is going to be done.
You did the same.
I carry on serving God even more.
Yeah, she was there in her brand serving.
So how long you are separate from each other?
I don't know, maybe a couple months.
Couple months, like 5, 6.
Yeah.
And the decision come back now.
Then, okay, come back, start again.
Start again.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, you see. But tonight, Pastor Raymar, many people, they don't know. You know, you start dating her, of course, the expectations. You saw examples of couple, family. You build that up. Now you start building your own family. And I want you and also your wife, Mrs. Meleita, to tell the people who is watching us, because we have a lot of questions. I know she said the pastor was in the program with the bishop tonight. She's very smart, you know. But one thing that I want to ask you, and also afterwards you can also answer that, Meleita. There was a moment that for you, within these 16 years, a moment that you would separate, that was a difficult moment. Maybe not necessarily between both of you, or a challenge that you have there in your life, that you have to be very close to each other, that you have to seek God for it. Because people sometimes, they're watching us, some things they heard from you or from your wife when you did the hot seat on the altar from Bishop. The differences. I'm not talking about differences, because everybody knows that everyone is different. But something that you said, look, Pastor, this moment here, for me was was very difficult. I have to do this, I had to do that. And the same question applies to your wife as well.
Look, most of our time together has been away from our family. And this has been, many challenges comes. My mom got sick, her father got sick, and we are serving God. And these difficult moments, that these challenges that happen, especially because we're far, we have no other option but to support each other, to be close to each other, because and that's what this moment, that's why we're together, in fact. So we are coming to a new country and a new place. It's already a challenge.
Yes.
We have different, it's not so, okay, we plan when we're serving God. We already discussed, we're going to serve God anywhere, and we know that. But we never plan where we are going to go. We don't pastors don't plan where they're going to go, how long they're going to stay, what they're going to do. So all of these things happen. And we have to be ready, we have to be willing together to support each other we're in it for the long haul. So challenges come, problems come, sometimes news comes, difficulties come, and we have to keep holding on to each other, and above all to God.
For you was the time that you had family problems,
Yeah.
like mom, her mother, your mother-in-law as well, and the fact that you were away from home,
Yeah,
very far from Jamaica, and you felt a lot of difficulty because you could not do anything physically.
yeah.
That's the moment that you went more to God and be more close to each other as well, support each other. That was the most difficult challenge that you faced.
Challenging, for sure.
Okay. What about you, Meleita?
I will say the same, because yes, his family went through a lot, but also mine, losing close family members, and to deal with certain situation, I have to really be, close to God, and with the support of my husband, because, I have to really know when to say no. No to my, the will is
No
there,
to our will.
our own will,
Yeah.
Family wanted me to travel. Oh, you need to come because so and so, and I have to really depend on God, and with the support of, knowing that I have a responsibility. I can't just come.
Yeah, our responsibility is the soul, the person, number one.
I sacrifice my life to serve God when the time comes. So I have to let them have this understanding also, not to trust, not to be anxious, and this together, through prayers and fasting and praying for them, it helps us a lot.
And of course, they are not in the faith. They are not in the faith like we are. So
Yes.
you can
Understand.
imagine
It's
don't
a
understand.
challenge. Yeah.
Even sometimes people in the church
They
don't
don't
understand,
understand.
much less people who are
Yeah.
not in the faith.
In
Imagine.
same faith, yeah.
Exactly.
But it's the fact that what we have been teaching, and also Bishop James and Mrs. Elena, through the Love Therapy Seminar.
Yeah.
The fact that if the person does not have the Spirit of God in their relationship as well.
Yeah.
So where is about the pyramid that we showed?
Yeah.
So God has to be at
The
the
top.
top. Because when you go through challenges like this,
Yeah.
because it's not easy, we have been away for a long time. We spent 11 years in the furthest place on earth,
Imagine.
which is New Zealand. There is no such place as far as New Zealand.
Yeah.
It's very far from everywhere. But we understand if you have our relationship with God, that relationship with God allow us to go through everything, and we are able to overcome. That's what happened to you.
Yes.
Someone asked here, is anonymous. They say here,
What?
Pastor Raymar, being on the altar, did you ever want children? Did you ever want children? If yes, what happened?
To be honest, I was single pastor for a long time. I saw pastors with children, and I saw that this would not work. I saw this experience, and I said, maybe as a person, as a man, as a person, but as I decided to give my life to God, then that was one of the first things that I already decided. It's not going to work. I saw pastors with their children going back and forth, coming to Jamaica, going here, going there. And from an early state, I decided
because
that
actually,
this would not work.
Yeah,
was clear.
It's a choice.
Yeah.
It's a choice,
we
yeah.
make.
It's a choice.
It's a choice we make because we know.
yeah, as you mentioned,
Yeah.
we had you saw many pastors who had children.
Yeah, and it's not the.
But it's all their own choice. and
Yeah,
their own
we
personal
choose
choice.
this life, but the child doesn't choose to be, for us to go back and forth is our choice. We decide, but to bring a child back and forth, uproot them here, uproot them there, go there, is not. So from early, I already made this decision. It's not, as a child, it's not something that I would want. And then what you don't want, you don't give to others.
Yeah, definitely. You had same way of thinking, Meleita.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chanel.
Chanel from Kilburn. She said, "What was one thing in the marriage that stood out to you that you can pass on to singles and new couples?" So her question, Pastor Raymar, you can start from you. You can tell the camera one thing that stood out for the singles and for the new marriage. People just married recently.
Oh, we have to have definition in our life. You have to know who you are, who you're serving. You have to be well defined. Because when we come together, we are going to be influenced. We are going to be, we're going to have those friction, those difficult moments. We are going to be adjusting. And if you are not well defined and then you go in a relationship, either you are going to allow yourself to be, over influenced, or you're going to allow yourself to become something that, you try to change to please the person in a way that you don't help the person. Or you are going to be too resistant. And of course, we spoke about that because normally, the change, it sometimes takes time. But when the person is resolved and know what they want, so you want the marriage to work, you make up your mind to serve God, then whatever it takes, you're going to do it. But if you just go in a relationship, or if you are in a relationship, get married, but you are not resolved about serving God, about making that marriage work, honoring God, you don't see the marriage as something honorable to God, then the first sight of difficulty, you want to give up.
Okay.
You're going to want to give up. It's too hard, it's too much work.
That's
That's why
true.
many people end up
Giving up.
Yeah.
giving up.
What about you, Meleita? What do
For
you say
me-
to the singles or the new couples?
For the singles, for both, it's sacrifice. But for the singles, sacrifice in which way? Your will, your desire. Oh, I was looking more at Raymar physical being, like, oh, he's like this, he's like that. I don't want this kind of person. I don't like this kind. But, resisting.
You're looking for his appearance, resisting your will.
Exactly. They don't want to, give the opportunity to get to know him.
Yeah.
Thank God my eyes were open. So I was
Yeah.
able to.
Definitely.
So I was able to give him the opportunity. And I know today many singles, they run away because, they already, have on paper the kind of person they need. And they lose opportunity like this. Is the best thing is to give the opportunity to get to know the person. And another thing is to trust. You have to trust, and you can't allow anxiety to kick in, because this is very dangerous to the person's faith. When the person, lack trust, they don't trust anymore. If especially in the past, when they go through, rough times with relationship, they lose that trust. They think that, this is not for me. I'm not good enough. I will just serve God. But so the person also have to trust. And for the married, I will say sacrifice again in terms of to adapt, to the person, like their personality, what they like, what they like to do is the person have to sacrifice, because without this sacrifice there's always going to be clashes, there's always going to be this,
Yes.
conflict, and it's like this, I like it like this. So we have to also get to adapt to the person way of being, not in a bad way, so to speak, but
Thank you very much, Meleita, Pastor Raymar. That's the truth.
Amen.
Now, to everyone who is watching us, single, new couples, married for a long time, apply both advices from Pastor Raymar and also from his wife, Meleita. Sacrificing, trusting, putting God first, being defined, as Pastor Raymar said as well, for what do you want? What do you want? You have to know what you want. Is serving God, what do you want? What do you want? So make this decision, and the other things is gonna come together.
For sure.
Was a pleasure. Our program is always short, Pastor Raymar.
Yeah.
The time here is very short.
Yeah. Let's
And
see
we
who-
still need to draw the prize.
The prize,
You're
yes.
gonna draw the prize now. Not just saying, I don't come, send my gift to Luther. I don't know if you're gonna win the prize.
Yeah,
We're
very
gonna draw.
confident you Noshi.
Could win, you might win. We don't know. We're gonna find out now.
Yes.
Okay? Let's draw the prize.
Let's
Let's
see.
go. Let's go. Prepare the idea. Everybody's gonna see the draw. See there.
There you have
Let's
your
see.
name many times.
Their names there.
A lot
Let's see.
of
What names
chances
are
to
there,
win.
dear? I can't see from here. Let me see.
Hesiba, Adeola,
Hezba, Deola,
Noshi,
Norris,
Florence,
Florence, Bianca,
and Janet.
Okay.
So your name are repeated many times on that wheel.
Let's see.
Let's see who is going to win.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Draw.
Let's see. Oh, Hesiba.
Hezba from FPK.
Hesiba.
Noshi, you can keep trying. It wasn't you this time.
Every week you can
So,
try, okay?
Here's the prize we'll be giving. We are all God's children. Oh, that was, sorry.
Yes.
We are all God's children. So, Hezba, you can get this book with my wife tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay? And for you, Noshi, you can keep on trying every Wednesday. And obviously, if you win, we can post the book for you. That's okay.
Definitely.
If you win the prize, okay? It was a pleasure to be with all of you. Remember, tomorrow is learn. Oh, forgive me. Talk to us. What have you learned?
Yes.
We want to hear from you. What have you learned in the Love Therapy Seminar? Okay? God bless you all.
God bless you. Have
Bye-bye.
a good night.
Open here
Thank
the
you.
camera. That's the Pastor Raymar. And also, yeah. God bless you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you for being with us. Bye-bye.
Looking for someone who shares your values and faith? The I Want to Know You app is here to help you find that special someone. It's an app where singles can connect, strengthen their bond with God, and build meaningful relationships. Faith-based matching. Meet people who share your beliefs and life goals. Safe and secure. Your privacy is our top priority with a community built on trust. Genuine connections. Engage in meaningful interactions with singles seeking lasting relationships. Download now. Join a community of like-minded individuals looking to build genuine, enduring connections. Take that first step towards meeting someone special today. Start your journey now. Download the I Want to Know You app and explore the possibilities.
Pay attention to the 10 reasons why you should take part in the love therapy. 10. Heal from the wounds of past relationships. 9. Learn about intelligent love. 8. Prepare yourself before dating. 7. Become a better husband or wife. 6. Restore a marriage in crisis. 5. Learn to value yourself. 4. Win back a lost love. 3. Debunk relationship myths. 2. Learn how to choose someone compatible. 1. Bulletproof your relationship. The Love Therapy, every Thursday at 8 p.m. at 232 Seven Sisters Road, Finsbury Park, London, N4 3NX. Also at selected locations across the country. You can find out more by calling us on 020 7686 6000.
Lately I've had 1,000 closing doors that made me have to trust you even more. Got a just wait, gotta have faith. He's got something good in store. And every no means you've got a better yes. Every not now gets me closer to what's best. Believing you'll be leading me to somewhere I'll be blessed. Every no means you've got